Lamar here with another Grand Arena video. A few of my attacks didn't record, so I'm going to jump in the middle of my matchup, bringing my CLS team in against a Mother Talzin-led Nightsister team. It's only a 62,000 GP team, but they had already beaten my Bounty Hunter team. My Bounty Hunter team's not that good, and they just got the perfect stuns. So I brought in CLS, which I was hoping to use on another team, and trying to just knock them out pretty quickly here. The nice thing about CLS against Nightsisters is that Han and Commander Luke are both immune to stun, which was really got me with my Bounty Hunter team. My Bounty Hunters don't have Bosk's second Zeta. They've just got his leadership Zeta, which is really a problem against Nightsisters because Daka was able to get all the perfect stuns off, and Talzin got a bunch of stuns off, and it was just like the perfect storm. So my Bounty Hunters should be able to beat this team, but I guess it depends on how well I do. So here CLS is able to handle it pretty easily. I probably should have done this first because I think my Bounty Hunters would have been able to take down the other team that I had to face yet. So this was the opponent's back wall. I'll show you their front wall and what I used on them a little bit later. Unfortunately, the video didn't record earlier, so just trying to figure out how to recover a little bit of protection here. It looks like we've got it on 3 of them. So 40 banners, and that's the equivalent of 60 if I had beaten them on the first attempt. So I was looking for a team that I wasn't planning on using on offense. Luckily, I saved something decent for some cleanup. It's not great, but my Kylo Ren First Order team, and this is going against a Rogue One team that's like 60,000 or 65,000 GP, so it's not too bad. I just don't know. I don't really know that much about Rogue One, so I wanted to take in a full 5 and hopefully be able to one-shot them without any problem. So Jin has her Zeta. I stun K2 because I know he counterattacks and just taunts the whole time. Not sure if that's the right move or not, but we did it, so probably pass turn meter over to original Kylo, although I don't know. I guess TIE Fighter Pilot had full health or full turn meter too, so he went first. It's always a weird situation, but sure, it's kind of annoying here. At least they don't have bays, and then Scarif Rebel Pathfinder is annoying too. So my goal here was to get Scarif Rebel Pathfinder out, so that he can just stop taunting and just die. So I put a stun on him here, I think, just to get his buffs off so that I can try to kill him. But then we got a taunt, and then I did an AoE, and K2 had trouble, and I couldn't knock him out there, and so he gained buffs from Chirrut. So I knock him out, he already had a buff again, and with Scarif Rebel Pathfinder, he revives himself as long as he's got a buff on, so kind of annoying. So I decided Chirrut's always going to be putting buffs on him, so I'll go after Chirrut first. Chirrut's got 9 heal over time effects, so we'll just try to knock him out real quick. See if we can get some heal immunity, and he's gone, so it might make the rest a little bit easier here. Kind of wasted some time, and this team does not have good health and protection recovery, so I'm already down 5 banners on this match if I can get full health on all of them. But at this point, I just want to be able to get the full clear. So pass it over to original Kylo again. He's not my best character, but he helps this team a lot with his synergy for it. So got K2 out, get some speed down, AoE, and then now we can stun him. Hopefully he doesn't get any more buffs. I don't know his kit that well, so I don't really want to hit him and have him randomly gain some buffs, but I'm trying to keep the taunt up from Kylo Ren unmasked to make sure that they don't do any damage to any other characters. So I stunned to try to recover health, and 55 banners. Lost protection on all of them, but luckily I got all my health on all of them. So here's an overview. I had this earlier in the video before, but since my attacks didn't record, we're showing it now. So he's got 2 Relic Bounty Hunters, a Relic 7 Django, kind of scared me a little bit, along with a Relic 2 Bosk. I was able to see what he places on defense on SWGOH.gg, so I was able to set my defense accordingly, although I never saw Nightsisters coming. So he one-shot my new Asajj zombie team. I placed a Bastila team on defense just based on what I knew I was going to use for my Jedi Knight Revan team. He one-shot that. He one-shot my Padme team. I assume he used his Jedi Knight Revan, but then he took 4 battles to beat my Kira Nest team. 57,000 GP, but my Nest is Gear 11, 5-star, and then one-shot my droid team in the back. So up front, he set his bounty hunters, so I was able to take Jedi Knight Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, Jolee, and Kanan Jarrus in there. Just an easy way to split my Jedi, and fairly easy way to take out this team. It's kind of interesting that he's got like Gear 8 and 9 bounty hunters with those high relic bounty hunters. So then he's got a Geonosian team here, which I had planned for. That's why I was able to set that new Asajj team. I split out my Nightsisters, and I'd done this before, but it didn't record then too. So it's a weaker Geonosian team, not great. So I used this Mother Talzin led team with Zalbar and Initiate. So they're gonna keep killing a lot of my Nightsisters, and once they fall below 100% health, Zalbar taunts, and I can bring him back sometimes, and I can bring all the Nightsisters back usually. But I only got 51 banners on that attack because Zalbar died, and I couldn't get him back in time. So first order, I used my Emperor Palpatine team with Bastila. Just they barely got a turn. I guess they got a few turns because Kylo Ren unmasked, and Kylo Ren recovers so much health and protection from debuffs. But then this Nightsister team, like I said, I took my bounty hunters in first. They're not a great counter yet. I think they would have been completely fine if I had Bosk's second Zeta, so he could just absorb all the stuns. But I used this bounty, this bounty hunter team, except for I didn't have Django because he was on defense, and I had Cad Bane. He's not shown there, but he's like Gear 8. So it was still like a 74k GP team. Should have been fine, but got stun locked like crazy. So, and then you saw my attacks against this Rogue One team. Was able to get the win. Was able to get a couple kills with Palpatine for the feat. I missed out on the feat for the shocks already, so wasn't worried about that. But at this point, we're ranked number 7. Got a couple more feats to do to get up there, but pretty far behind first. But hopefully we can get back Kyber contender. All right, see you next time.